probably a little relief to see that go through. It's been a tough start for him to the preseason. Missed a pair of field goals in week 2. Missed a PAT back in week 1.
Yeah, that's not a great start, obviously, for him. Remember, the Buccaneers made a big gamble. They moved up in the second round to select him, and a lot of people thought it was a controversial choice at best.
But Aguayo, he's been downplaying it. He says he's okay. We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The starters now on offense. And Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries. But, boy, has he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Play clock winding down. Bridgewater to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Darryl Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Second down following the run. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
They'll try to throw now. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Greenway, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. They'll get 17 yards there, and that leads to a Minnesota first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Let's go.
They'll run for it. Peterson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's get back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Griffin, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Shreds the tackle, and he cuts it right sideline. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This will be caught at about the 5. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just meant...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, Martin. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line.
Adrian Peterson, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 57 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st and 10, Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Linval Joseph in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake to Martin. Here's Winston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The target that time was Vincent Jackson. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. A 3rd and whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist.